Very good morning, cadets. We have completed chapter 1 and 2 from textbook Social and Political Life. Chapter 1, we studied about equality in Indian democracy. Chapter 2, we studied about the healthcare system in India. Let us move to the chapter number 3, that is how the state government works. In India, we have a democratic form of government. In a democratic form of government, there are two practices. One is unitary form of government, second is federation or federal form of government. In a unitary form of government, only central government is existed. In a federation, there existence of two levels of government. Two levels of government. One is national government, second is regional government. In simple terms, national government is called as central government and regional government is called as state government. So, in India, we have democratic setup in which type of government we have? We have federation or federal form of government, because in India we have a central government as well as every state is having their own state governments. Now let us check how state government works in India. Last year we discussed the fact that the government works at three levels: local level, state level and national level, and looked at the work of a local government in some detail. In this chapter we examine the work of a government in the state level. How does this take place in a democracy? What is the role of a member of legislative assembly? In short form, MLA, member of legislative assembly, and minister. How do people express their views or demand action from the government? We look at these questions through an example of health. Now let us check one storyboard. Very important. Caption you see, whose responsibility? It is very easy to blame, na? When we travel, if the road condition is not good, then directly we start blaming what bloody government is doing, we don't know. If there is heavy rain and flood, then also we shout at government. If people die because of some disease, then also we shout at government. So it's very, very common in India that we blame government for each and every reason. Now let us check. Really, it's whose responsibility? If the garbage system is not proper in your place, central government cannot come and clean that, because it is not the duty of central government. If garbage system is not good, you may observe few people directly shouting on Narendra Modi, what government is doing? So it is not the duty of central government to clean the garbage in your city. So let us check. Very, very interesting topic, that is whose responsibility. Look at this. It says that there is a water shortage in our state and people are falling sick. In many villages, people were found to be drinking unclean water. Streams have dried up and have tanks. In the worst affected areas, villages have been carrying water across great distance. People at the district headquarters of Patalpuram receive water supply once in 3 days. The district hospital here is overflowing with the patients. a large number of whom are children with acute diarrhea. On the TV news, they said that 10 people have died from diarrhea. Is it possible? Can one really die from it? Who knows? Just hope I don't get it. Then afternoon, my mother said not to have any iced drinks from the market. It's very common during summer. We visit restaurants and hotels and we ask for a chilled drinking water or chilled water or juice. So mother said, please don't drink iced water from the market. She gave her lecture in the morning. You have to be responsible for your health, Shirin. Suddenly, police stopped. Stop. The road is blocked due to a rally and their Garod MLA's residence. So these two girls, they were traveling in a bicycle. Suddenly police stopped. Please stop because you cannot travel because the rally is going on. Rally means protest from the people. People are protesting and they Garod means they blocked the movement of MLA. So MLA's residence is blocked. Really? Young girl asked, really? Why has he done something? They seem more angry about what he hasn't done. You see, the girl asked, why MLA's movement is blocked? Why his Garod is in home? Has he done anything wrong? Then police officers say, people are angry because he has not done anything. That's the reason. And we demand that the authorities take immediate action, action to bring public health situation under control. Our MLA must take the responsibility of this. What a loud voice he has. He must be a leader or something. So leader shouts, says that MLA, please take action because you should take responsibility. Then this young lady says that he must be a leader because he got such an authoritative voice. Another lady says, I saw him on TV. He is a member of opposition party. The question is, you may be heard many times in Karnataka, Siddaramaiya, leader of opposition party, shouting against the government, saying that this government is a total failure. The government is not able to control the spread of coronavirus. So Siddaramaiya, the leader of opposition party, keeps shouting against each and every action of the government. Why? Kumaraswamy, Siddaramaiya, these leaders are shouting against the government because they are leaders from the opposition party. So it is a duty, or rather in India, opposition parties always try to oppose the failures of the government. You can see Rahul Gandhi is shouting every now and then against the central government because Rahul Gandhi is one of the leading member of the opposition party called Congress. Now let us check the topic, who is an MLA? In the above section, you read about some event of Patalpuram. You may be familiar with some of official names such as district collector, medical officers, but have you heard of an MLA and the legislative assembly? Do you know MLA of your area? Can you identify which party he or she belongs to? Who is an MLA of your area? Are you able to answer? And which party he belongs? For example, Basavangada Patil Etnal is an MLA from Bijapur. He belongs to BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. Member of Legislative Assembly are elected by the people. So MLA, what is the full form of MLA? Please write down. Full form of MLA is, please write down, Member of Legislative Assembly. Member of Legislative Assembly is elected by the people. Then they become Member of Legislative Assembly, and the Member of Legislative Member of Legislative Assembly or MLA can become Chief Minister or Minister if his party is ruling party. Every state in India has Legislative Assembly. So please write down. Legislative assemblies found in every state, but there are very few states where we can see State Legislative Council, that is MLC. In Karnataka we have Vidhana Parishad. Vidhana Parishad is also known as State Legislative Council. Only few states have State Legislative Council, but every state in India is having State Legislative Assembly, and members of State Legislative Assembly are called as MLA. MLAs are elected from various constituencies. Now what is constituency? Constituency, please write down. Constituency is an area from which an representative is elected, that is called constituency. For example, Bijapur district is a constituency for an MP, that is Member of Parliament. But same Bijapur district having 5 MLA constituencies. So Bijapur constituency is nothing but an area from which a representative is elected. Representatives may be for central government, they are called as MP, that is Member of Parliament. State government, they are called as MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly. Or to the city municipal corporation, they are called as, the leader of the municipal corporation is called as mayor. They are called as councillors. Members are called as councillors. So in general, what is the meaning of constituency? Please write down. Constituency is an area from which a representative is elected. Let us take the example of Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh is divided into 68 assembly constituencies. Now question is to you, what is the number of assembly constituencies in Karnataka? Okay. And also answer the question, which state is having highest number of MLAs in India? Please get the answer to the questions. From each constituency, people elect one representative who then become Member of Legislative Assembly, MLA. You would have noticed that people stand for election in the name of different parties. These MLAs therefore belongs to different political parties. MLAs belongs to different political parties because they contest election from the different parties. So what number of constituency in Himachal Pradesh? It is 68. Please find the number of constituency from the state of Karnataka. How do people who are MLAs become ministers or chief minister? For example, Yediyurappa is an MLA from Shimoga, Shikaripur constituency. Siddaramaiah, MLA from Badami, earlier he was from Chamundeshwari. How Siddaramaiah, an MLA, became the chief minister of Karnataka? Because his party at that time, that is Congress, got the majority. Because Congress got the majority, Congress decided or declared as a ruling party. The leader of the ruling party naturally or automatically or rather selected as the chief minister of the state. A political party whose MLAs own more than half of the number of the constituency. Means in 68, more than, if a single party won more than 30 plus, then that party definitely gets the majority. So it is said that that party is enjoying majority. The political party that has majority called as ruling party, and the party which got next highest seat is called as opposition party. Please write down. A political party which got majority, that means more than 50% of seats. A political party which won more than 50% of seats declared as majority party. Majority parties claim for formation of government. So once the government is formed, the party is declared as a ruling party. For example, in Karnataka now, BJP is a ruling party. In central government, NDA, National Democratic Alliance, is a ruling party. So same way, please try to find out ruling party for different states. For example, in Kerala, CPI, the Communist Party of India, is a ruling party now. Opposition parties, the party which received or which won the next highest seat. For example, in Karnataka, Congress is a opposition party. JDS is also opposition party because they also won. They lost the election in the sense next highest seat than the BJP. In Kerala, Congress is the opposition party. In central government, we have UPA, United Progressive Alliance, is a ruling party. Opposition party. State of Himachal Pradesh. Now you see, Himachal Pradesh, 68 constituencies. So each and every area they are located here. Okay, these are all constituencies. Means from all these areas, one MLA is elected by the people. So constituency of Himachal Pradesh. Result of Himachal Pradesh election of 2003. It's very old. Indian National Congress won how many seats? 43. BJP 16. Other parties 3. Those who contested independently, means not from any political party, won 6. Now, who is the winner of the election here? Please try to understand. There is no second position in election. Okay. You get silver, bronze medal in any race, but in election, no silver medal, only gold medal, only winners. There are no runners up in election. So, according to statistics, Congress won more than 50%, because out of 68, Congress won 43. So, which party should be the ruling party? Congress. So, Congress turned into ruling party. So, Congress MLA Veerbhadra Singh, after election, MLA belongs to the ruling party will elect their leaders, and who will become the chief minister. In case of Congress party, MLA chose Sri Veerbhadra Singh as the leader of, and he became the chief minister. The chief minister then select other people as ministers. After the election, it is the governor of the state who appoints chief ministers and other ministers. You may come across various videos related to shouting, fighting, ruckus going on in a parliament. Opposition parties, MPs or MLAs keep shouting against the ruling party. Ruling party try to defend. It's a very, very common scene. So let us take the topic of a debate in a legislative assembly. Please go through various topics, videos related to the debate. You can see here, he is called speaker. Speaker, he is controlling the session in the Lok Sabha or in legislative assembly. MLAs who belongs to various political parties, they shout or they introduce bill or they argue against the failures of the government or the policy. Working of government. The Legislative Assembly is not only a place where opinions are expressed about a work of the government and actions is demanded. You will find newspaper, TV channels and other organizations regularly talking about the government. So debate is not only in parliament. You can see Arnab Goswami always shouting and fighting against the government. There are many channels. If you open any English channel or any Kannada channel also, even ETV, TV9, etc., you can see a lot of debate, ruling party, opposition party, heated debates related to each and every. So, TV, newspaper, and many other channels, they keep on discussing about the government policies. Soon after the discussion in the assembly, there was a first conference organized by the health minister. Large number of people from different newspapers were present. The minister and some government officials were also present. The minister explained the steps taken government had taken. Reporter asked many questions at this meeting. These discussions were then reported in different newspapers. Now what was discussion here? Discussion here about the settlement of garbage, because who has to clean garbage? So a lot of fighting, shouting is going on in assembly. So once the assembly session is over, then the briefing was done in front of press conference by the health minister of that particular place, because people were dying in that particular district because of cholera or waterborne disease. You can see people protested against the government. So finally they are able to come to a conclusion. Let us check the wallpaper project. And wallpaper is an interesting activity done by the students of the school. After introducing the topic and having a brief discussion with the whole class, teacher decided a class into two groups. The group discussed issues that decides what would like include wallpaper. Children then work individually on pair, read and collected materials, write their observations. Group looks at material that they have selected, drawn or written. They read each other writings and provided feedback. They make decision on what should be included, finalize layout of the wallpaper. So you can see this is collage of a wallpaper. Okay. Do a similar wallpaper project about any issues connected working of your state government like education program, law and order and midday meal scheme. Cadets, with this chapter is over. Let us check the question and answers. Use the term constituency and represent to explain who is an MLA. How did some MLAs become ministers? Explain. Why should decisions taken by Chief Minister and other ministers be debated in a legislative assembly? Problem of Patalpuram. Question number 1. Use the term constituency and represent to explain an MLA. MLA is a member of legislative assembly who represent people and also form the government. Each state has a legislative assembly. Each state is divided into different areas or constituencies. Please write down. From each constituency, the MLA elect one representative who then become member of legislative assembly. MLA is elected by people who contest in election by voting. Please write down. Question number 2. How did some MLAs become ministers? After election, a political parties whose MLA won more than half of the number of constituency in a state became a ruling party. This we studied. An MLA belongs to the ruling party will elect their leaders who will become chief minister. Chief minister then select other people as minister. The governor of the state then appoints the chief minister and other ministers. Third, Why should decisions taken by Chief Minister and other ministers be debated in the Legislative Assembly? It's in a democracy, debate and discussions are very, very important. In a democratic government, participant is important from each and every section. Thus, whatever decisions are being taken have to be approved by the members of Legislative Assembly. These members then ask, debate an important issue, decide whether money should be spent or not. After that, they have the main authority to finalize the decision. Please write down. What are the problems of Patalpuram? Okay. Main problem of this village was lack of proper sanitization and hygiene, scarcity of clean drinking water, not proper medical facilities, spread of diarrhea. What are the discussions taken place? Demand for improvement of health care and sanitation in facilities. Intent to supply drinking water to every village through tankers, trucks, and also explained the steps taken by the government. Collection of garbage. What happened in press conference? Organized by Health Minister, newspaper and media widely discussed the issues of government to respond. Press. Chief Minister visited the district and they went to visit families who had lost their life, relatives, visited people to the hospital, promised funds for the works and also planned to start campaign to inform the people. And the finally last one, what is the difference between the work that MLA do in assembly and the work done by the government department? Answer, the act of law making on certain issues is done by MLA in Legislative Assembly of each state, while implementation of laws is done by the government departments. Where the work is done by these departments has to be approved by the members of Legislative Assembly or MLAs. So cadets, check the answer once again. Okay, so with this I completed this chapter. I'll meet you in the chapter number 4 in next my video session. Take care. Wish you a wonderful day.